I'm about to perform an earth fault loop impedance test on this socket outlet. This test is to make sure that if we do have an active to earth fault on an appliance that's plugged into the socket outlet, that will have a very large value of current flow, fault current flowing, so that it will trip the circuit breaker and trip it very quickly. Now the first thing I need to do is determine which circuit breaker does supply this socket outlet. So with my meter on ohms, I'll just buzz out this active from the socket outlet. I like to turn the circuit breakers off so I don't get a feedback to other circuit breakers, and I should find a very low resistance. There it is. So that tells me that this socket outlet's on this circuit breaker. I'll now bridge the active conductor for that circuit to its earth wire. So I've got active connected to earth, and down at the socket outlet I'll now measure the resistance between the circuit active and the circuit earth. So I should just be reading the resistance of those two conductors. And there I've got a very low value, it's about 0.1 of an ohm, which is what I would expect to see. I'll now perform an earth fault loop impedance test on another socket outlet, so the process is the same. I first of all have to find out which circuit breaker does feed the socket outlet. I'll turn the switch on and do a continuity test from the active up to the circuit active to turn the circuit breakers to the off position. There's my circuit, got a resistance there, low resistance. So I'll now bridge from that circuit active to its earth. And down at the socket outlet I'll measure the resistance between the circuit active and the circuit earth. This time I've got a resistance there of about 2 ohms, which is a lot higher value than what I'd expect to see for the resistance of just the conductors. The measured result for the earth fault loop impedance test should be a very low value. You are just measuring the resistance of the active conductor and the earth conductor for that circuit. Whatever value you get, you have to compare to the maximum allowable result that is stated in AS 3000.